we first got on the block, we was riding down.
This beat is self-glitch.
And I think a minivan pulled out the gun and just started shooting.
A 6-year-old boy is rushed to a Chicago hospital after being shot on the city's west side.
She saw the blood dripping down my shirt. Then she started panicking.
Keontae Mays remembers when his older sister told him he'd been shot.
It's too frequent and too familiar for some children in Chicago. That has to come to an end.
He was shot as he walked with friends. What happened shortly after 7 o'clock last night. This was near 40th and Lake Park Avenue in Chicago's Oakland community. Jackson was a student at the Sullivan House Alternative High School, and that is where
background, no record of anything. And they shot my son in the back of his head like that. They took my life when they took my boy from me.
Finna graduate in June and go to college now. College. You don't hear about no kids talking about no college nowadays. And I was with him. It's killing me in the inside because I ain't get to tell him I love him. But nothing, y'all. But I love you, Juwan, for real.
it is the second time in 2 days a 15-year-old has been shot. This latest is that triple shooting on the city's south side.
Well, in addition to Bryant, another teen and a 49-year-old man were also shot. The gunman reportedly opened fire about 11:30 last night. It was near the intersection of 71st and Martin Luther King Drive.
I'm very blessed. My son got 7 shots 7 times, 1 in the neck, 1 in the shoulder, 2 in his stomach, 2 in his back, and 1 in his leg.
Police say that 16-year-old Leroy Bryant was on his way home with a 15-year-old girl after participating in a summer basketball event at about 11:30 p.m. last night in the Park Manor neighborhood when someone started shooting at them.
As he's crossing 71st and King Drive, he said he heard the gunshot and he tried to run from there. It was too late. He lost the kidney.
We are following a developing story on Chicago's south side where a 14-year-old girl has been shot. A witness tells ABC7 the victim was caught in gang crossfire while walking with her mother, who was carrying a baby.
Some young men started shooting at some young men down there, and those young men were trying to protect themselves and shot back. And it was a horrible thing. That's why this violence really needs to stop.
At least 4 people have been shot along the 5700 block of South Sangamon, which is in the Englewood neighborhood.
It happened at this park in the city's Englewood neighborhood.
We need to do something about this crime. This crime, these shootings with kids. I mean, what have little kids done to you?
A shooting that sent a mother and her 1-year-old son to the hospital.
You outside with your child in the park, and you can't even just sit down for a minute without somebody coming by and just open fire for no reason at all.
At about
van pulls up, guys jump out, get to shooting at him. My niece, she gets shots in the arm, my nephew gets shots in the leg. He's 1 year old. You know, there were like 5 other kids inside the van, 4 adults. But you had a park full of female and children, all right up playing.
Leslie and her son were rushed to the hospital as Chicago police collected what evidence they could near the crime scene.
And is recovering at Stroger Hospital. After surgery, 2 bullets remain in his body. Bryant was shot 7 times Wednesday night as he walked home from playing in a summer basketball tournament at Myring Park on the city's south side.
He walked into a crossfire. It was gunshots. He probably tried to run, but he got hit with 1 in the chest, 4 in the stomach, 2 in the back.
A basketball tournament? You don't think you're gonna get shot right there? That's not right.
In our top story, it was a night of fun, but it turned tragic for Chicago.
It happened shortly after a basketball game last night between Morgan Park and Simeon High School. It was played at Chicago State University. ABC7's Evelyn Holmes joins us live from the campus with some new information that we're learning this afternoon. Evelyn?
Before the shooting, an argument broke out in a handshake line after the game. It's unclear why. Witnesses say it spilled into the parking lot and someone pulled out a gun and shot Lawson. Friends say
tonight in a deadly shooting near King College Prep, the victim was 16 years old. The shooting happened.
16-year-old Hadiah Pendleton in the back. She was pronounced dead later at Comer Children's Hospital.
7 people are injured when gunmen opened fire in a popular nightclub.
In fact, searches
were hit, 6 men and a 19-year-old woman. It was during a rap CD release party for young local rapper Lil Mouse.
More than 24 people shot between late last night and early this morning. In
24 hours in the city, 4 people dead, at least 11 hurt in shootings.
A violent weekend across the Chicago area. 5 people have been killed since Friday, including a 16-year-old girl who was gunned down in the city's Inglewood neighborhood.
She wanted to graduate out of high school.
A friend talks about a future Chicago will never know, just hours after the 16-year-old is gunned down.
My baby gone on Father's Day.
This weekend, the teen's family was the latest to be touched by ongoing city violence.
She really liked him. I told her everything. She told me everything. She's my best friend.
She was everything. And now she gone. She was a feeling.
Chicago, 7 people have been shot since yesterday, including a 17-year-old girl.
And there was fatally wounded with a shot to the head.
This stage in my life, I never thought I'd bury even one of my kids. I can't imagine. I still don't believe it's real.
Chicago, a dozen killed, more than 70 hurt in shootings since Wednesday afternoon. ABC 7's Jason Knowles is live at Christ Medical Center, where a number of those victims are recovering this morning. Jason.
What makes people think that this is okay at any time to take anybody's life, or it's just not okay?
The gunfire across the city left 12 people dead and 74 wounded during the long 4th of July holiday weekend.
I should say 9. At least 19 people were shot in the city. In one incident alone, 8 people are injured in a drive-by shooting near 79th and Kingston on the city's south side.
Just cried. I couldn't do nothing but cry. Most of them I know. I'm just seen in the neighborhood just by walking by and see how young they is on the street. And I just keep hearing everybody, well, the girl was shot so badly. I hope she make it, you know, and I seen her bleeding through the sheets.
Police seen people hurt after they were shot in a park in the back of the Arch neighborhood late last night. A 3-year-old boy is among those wounded.
A little boy was shot in the face. The bullet entered through his ear and exited through his mouth. He had to have surgery here at Mount Sinai Hospital this morning. Now let's take a look at a picture of little Deontay Howard. Family members say the bullet did not cause any brain damage and he is expected to survive.
3 years old, shot in the face. They say he's good. They're gonna have to do a little plastic surgery on him, but he's okay.
Victim at Mount Sinai Hospital earlier this afternoon. The mayor would not comment on the shooting.
You got all these cops on the streets. Where are they?
It's heartbreaking to think that 11 or 12 innocent people would be shot, seriously injured.
We have to make sure that all of us of good faith come together to take on this violence that's afflicting our society.